Good morning. Welcome to Air TV Africa, Nigeria number one internet radio and web TV on education. Today on trending educational news for week 14, I have just four bulletins for you today, and also have a guest. And after this time out, you'll meet my guest. The first news says, First Lady urges leniency for nursing students caught in very funny video. Actually what happened at the School of Nursing where Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Remi Tinubu visited Delta State, Asaba precisely, where the students went on viral video. So that is first news we have this morning, and my guest will join me to dissect that. The second one says, a stain on Nigerian nursing reputation. Nearly 2,000 Nigerian nursing under UK investigation for examination fraud. Yes, in a scandal shaking Nigerian nursing community, United Kingdom Nursing and Midwifery Council has placed 1,955 Nigerian nursing under scrutiny over alleged fraud on examination and certification. This is a stain on Nigerian nursing, and bad news from the UK that Nigerian Nursing Council also were involved in certificate forgery. You hear more news when my guest is on stage. The next one's Senate leader called for collective investment in education. Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, under the leadership of the Nigerian Senate, has challenged government, corporate organizations, philanthropists to invest more in education. Yes, the Senate leader is calling on organizations, government to invest more in education than what we have. Senate leader called for collective investment in education. Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, leader of the Senate, has challenged government, corporate organizations, and philanthropists to invest more in meaningful education. This happened at the Ekiti State University, where he was invited and he was honored a PhD in law, honorary Kusa PhD in law. So the next one, which is the fourth, is a cherry one. The Christian Varsity nursing student bagged multiple certification. Nursing students of Crescent University, Abeokuta, have achieved three professional certifications, namely registered nurse, registered midwifery, and public health nursing in the space of 5 years of Bachelor of Nursing Science. This is a good one from this university. Like I used to say, this is a faith-based university, and the student came up and broke the record, having three certifications within 5 years. This is a cherry one, and I give kudos to the management and the senate of that university. Now, I have my guest on seat. You will surely meet him. I'll be right back.
Now our mama be this so we no get another one.
Now your mama be this so.
Only me to know.
Now your mama be this so.
Now our mama be this so we no get another one.
Now your mama be this so.
Yeah, welcome back to our trending educational news for week 14, 7th of April 2025. Already, my guest is on the stage with me. He is a proprietor of a group of school here in Dogoyon, Ikorodu. His name is Mr. Wasiu Ibrahim. You are welcome to Air TV, sir.
Thank you. It's my pleasure being here this morning.
Thank you, sir.
It's my pleasure meeting you as the initiator of ATV educational program, both on radio and web television. It's a great pleasure for initiative to come to reality. Many people have concepts, but not many people that are able to achieve their concept. For you to have come so far, this is my first time of coming to this studio. I give it to Almighty God and give it to the entire crew of ATV for doing a brilliant and magnanimous effort to bring it to a limelight for us to benefit. We are being a fans of this program. I do be on the program, wear my gadgets both in morning and night to check updates. Whereby when I have the opportunity to be a guest, is as add to my own feather. Yes. As a teacher, as a media person as well.
And a proprietor.
And a proprietor is school.
So thank you. Allah is also an allergy, but let's use Mr. Wasiu Ibrahim this time around. Now, my first news says First Lady asks request urge leniency for nursing students caught in viral video that misbehaved the other time. I know you must have watched the video where the nursing students say, "Na your mama be this, oh, na our mama be this." Does that look embarrassing, or what can you say about that, Alhaji Wasiu?
Thank you for the question.
Yeah,
In educational industry,
yeah,
the first lady himself has been a first lady of Lagos State that initiates one day governor by spelling bee, and he has been a senator for years. And he's a trained teacher by background.
yeah,
He's a trained teacher. He read biology education by background. As an educationist, you need to put your judgment with leniency. You don't need to be too harsh because the learners, even though up to your PhD level, you are still a learner. All students, all undergraduates are students, not all students are undergraduates.
sure.
As a mother of the nation, you need to tender mercy with the learners.
Okay.
And the learners, their way of expressing their thoughts is by putting it to their own view at that level or bringing it as a song.
Okay.
But they may not know the consequence.
Yeah.
As a mother and as an educationist by background,
Okay.
and as a first lady of a country that lead 54 other countries in the continent, he must deem it fit to do his judgment, do leniency, as if is their direct, is our own direct blood children. That is what he did is okay. As a mother, of
As
the
an
nation.
African, Mr. Wasiu, we respect elders so much, and we give kudos. Though she has fought for leniency, for me, as a father here, I saw it as an aberration for students to go. To me, it's a physical insult. It's too insultive. Insultive. Oh. So what do you say as an African? We respect elders. So you are also supporting the leniency. They should just go scot-free like that.
And when you talk the time of a tertiary institution,
Yes.
in a career of learning, when you are dealing with pre-age,
Yeah.
they will expect some attitude in them. When you advance to secondary school level, whereby you are having a teenagers that commencing from age 12 to 18, you have another experience. 12 between 12 and 15, you have first 3 years experience with the learners. From 15 to 18, you have another experience.
Yeah.
And at this level of undergraduate, Professor Jelili Omotola,
Yeah.
the professor of law, late now,
Mm.
senior advocate of Nigeria, ON,
Yeah.
in his memory, when we are in University of Lagos, when we start our Luther, no different song that we didn't put across. That is the only way students, learners believe they can express their view.
Yes.
Now depend. And Professor Jelili Omotola just said in his best memory, he said that when there is a day we have on Aluta in the campus in University of Lagos, he said every day as a leader, you must think of having a challenge. That even though you are wearing your cloth, you are wearing another inner cloth of challenge. You only need to know that today, how will I overcome it? Even though the challenge comes, just as a leader, you must be able to tender mercy with leniency, because it should be a preparative things ahead. That is what the first lady did.
Okay.
That is what the first lady did.
So,
Right.
different view, different assertions to it. Mr. Wasiu Ibrahim said, "It's okay for me. It's okay, but I want one or two to be punished." That's me. That's Abifab. No, you can comment on our on our comment box. Give your own view. Thank you, Mr. Wasiu. The next one said, "A stain on Nigerian nursing reputation. Nearly 2,000 Nigerian nursing under UK investigation for examination fraud." This is a stain. This is embarrassing. Going to UK with fake nursing certificate, and the nursing council in UK and midwifery come out and said 1,995 certificates presently were fake by from Nigerian nursing who are working in the UK. This is embarrassing to Nigerian education system. This is embarrassing to our government. This is embarrassing to the nursing council of Nigeria. What's your view on this, Alhaji?
Thank you, the anchor of the program.
Thank you, sir.
When you're discussing knowledge, knowledge is a universal thing that has the beginning that does not have an end.
Yeah.
That is why they said no man is an island.
Yeah.
You are a piece of your continent. When you talk in terms of certificate institution, the first person to be caught in red-handed is the institution that provides the certificate, not the learners. The only challenge the learners may have is that ignorance is not an excuse.
Okay.
But the first custodian of to be punished
Yeah.
is the institution that provides those
That's
details, those documents to the student, because they pay the bill to qualify them. They sat for the exam. They are ignorant. They are just a new child born baby. But you cannot prepare a soup without thinking of the pot that we used to prepare it before we talk of the gas. It's the pot that establish the relationship between the gas and the cooker. And the main cooker is the institution. The institution needs to be held responsible because they are the one that legalize illegality. They are the one. It to be candid, a man that seek equity comes out with a clean hand.
Yes.
The institution needs to be punished. If the punishment should be 100%, the institution should have 70% punishment, whereby the learner that attend the school should have 30%. But in this storyline, if we are not putting the institution that provide them those certificates, we are not doing justice to those learners because they are ignorant. And I said in a business law, they have what to call invited to treat. If you are invited to treat, it's against the law. But whatever you establish must be found wanted. If it's not wanted, definitely they should charge you for conspiracy of playing on people's mentality. That just it. The institution that provides those certificates need to be punished 70%, whereby the learners that present the document have 30% share. That's my view.
The issue is that it is just an embarrassment that we know it is happening in the country, Nigeria. But for them to have gone to that level of UK to go and present the fake certificate, is it that they thought that they won't be investigated, they won't write exam? Because most of these nursing, they are not even nurse, they are not students, they are graduates of nurse, they are qualified nurse. They cut them because they were unable to pass certification exam. Then I say, okay, these people who cannot pass CBT certification exam, let's investigate their certificate. And I find out that, oh, the certificate they brought were fake. This is an embarrassment.
Thank you. When you talk in terms of national, international embarrassment,
Yes.
it boils down on the learner herself.
Yeah.
In learning, we have psychomotive,
Yeah.
we have cognitive,
Yeah.
we have others, 3 types of learning.
Yeah.
When you discuss of mental capability, depend on individual learners,
Okay.
not the institution.
Okay.
Ability for the learner not to defend the certificate is
Yeah.
the learner's issue, not the institution that produced them.
Okay.
At the time they are writing the exam, the institution are satisfied with the base of thoughts.
Yeah.
In a syllabus or scheme of work, the institution may pick area of concentration and set their exam, and the learners may now have what we call read and pour and let go, and they will pass. That must have not discovered them. We have institution, as we as an entrepreneur, we have discovered that a graduate that come with a certificate of mass communication not be able to even express his herself.
We have a lot of them.
You now have formal letter. A formal letter should not go, employment letter should not go between 3 or 4 paragraphs. But to even write it from the address is what you now be wondering that who institution
that produce this.
That produce this. Now, if you are blaming the institution, and that aspect of not defending the certificate is the learner.
Yeah.
That not having the mental capability.
Thank you. The next one, because I know you are a teacher, a qualified teacher for that, and you dissect more. Okay, the next one says Senate leader called for collective investment in education. Senator Okoyemi Bamidele said government should invest more in education, private organizations should invest more in education, and philanthropies. But now we saw that philanthropies and private organizations are organizing, establishing schools. Most of these private schools we have now are owned by politicians. So the same politician you want them to donate to schools are establishing their own institution, establishing secondary school, establishing university. Would they want to donate to government institution? As you.
Thank you, Ms. The anchor
Yes,
of the
sir.
program. When you look at establishment, is a fundamental right that's stipulated in 99 Constitution. Even though before then, that every being have the right view to establish, to invest, free movement. Top must have control because it may put you in another realm. Under that page, the issue we are treating here is that we are having an issue is a part of social responsibility of every organization. We need to give back to the society. From my own little angle, I went to Army Children Primary School in Odogion in Army 174 Battalion to give them a stationaries to the 3 best learners. From they even have arms up to 6 arms, 1, 6 arms. We did it across 18 classes
Hmm.
in our own. We left there. We still come back to Sumratu Islamia Primary School, the school that was formed in January 2nd, 1955.
Okay.
We still came there to still do the same thing. We are from private sector. We still go to government school because we benefit
Donation.
from government. We need to still go back. It's normal. What the honorable distinguished senator is saying is responsibility of everybody, that if God bless you, you still give back to the society. You are not looking. Giving back to the society is a responsibility of every individual.
Okay.
It's not only a politician. We, as we are sitting here, we are a political animal according to Aristotle and Plato.
Yes.
That immediately I greet you, good morning, honorable. I have established contact. By establishing contact, you say I'm a political animal.
Yeah.
In our home, our kids that greet us first, we like that kid more than everybody. That is it. What our honorable distinguished leader is saying is normal thing.
Okay.
It's normal. It's normal.
Okay.
I support that view.
Thank you, my Alhaji in the studio. Now, the last but not the least, Crescent Varsity nursing student bag multiple certification. The student came up within. They were supposed to have at the end of the day a Bachelor of Nursing Science, which is normal, a BSc or Bachelor of Nursing Science at the end of the 5th year of graduation from the university. But these students break record. They register for certification exam. They pass registered nurse. There is a certification that all of them must pass before graduation. They pass registered nurse. They pass registered midwifery, and they pass public health nursing. In the space of that 5 years they were in school. This is a record that, in fact, I don't know, maybe it has happened, but I'm seeing this for the first time. And this happened in a private university, and this happened in a faith-based university. This student break record. What can you say about this?
Thank you. You cannot compare the learners now.
Yes.
The learners that son
At the other nursing
school that the first lady said, let's go.
Let's go. Just
as a mother.
Forgive them. For
another set of learners went to UK.
Yeah.
To go and present fake certificate, and we perform below expectation. The same set of learners.
The same
set of learners
again
comes up. Now that we are equally born, we are not equally talented.
Yes.
That in this storyline that shows it categorically. Yeah. One, the same Nigerians that have that image in UK, the same Nigerian that punish that Nigerian who may be African, we still have intellectual.
Yes.
When I was in University of Lagos, a classmate of mine in my department, business administration, then he shattered at 200 level. One other student shattered as an accountant at 200 level in accounting department, and they are still undergraduate. That means that Nigeria will have potential.
Yeah, sure.
What the student did, one, will give it to their creator.
Yeah.
Two, will give it to their background. Will give it to the school that met them.
Yes, and discover this. Acknowledge.
Crescent University is being owned by Prince Ajibola from Owu, the former Attorney General during Babangida regime. He is a great man that sacrificed his salary for FUNAB to exist today. Definitely is a great man. He's having a great result, and these students are also great. My student attended that school as a law student. He graduated as first class in the same school, Crescent University. My own student that graduated from the Clever came out as first class. He's in Federal Inland Revenue in Abuja now.
That's nice.
The first class students from the same school, definitely will give it to the school, their creator, and their parents. These three people must be giving it to. That shows that Nigerian will still have learners and intellectual. That is just it. That is a kudos to the country and Nigeria.
My guest said we should give it even to the school,
yes,
the creator and the student themselves.
Yes.
This is a nice one, and today I know you have enjoyed my guest, Mr. Wasu Ibrahim. Like I said initially, he's a teacher, he's a proprietor, so you have seen that he has mixed education with business. He talked about business, so I know you also want us to have him more on this program. No problem, he's available. He's a friend of the house. I know each time we invite him to come back again, might not be next week, but anytime I invite him again, he's still coming back to come and give us dissect any current issues in education. Thank you. We come to the end of today's trending educational news for week 14, 7th of April 2025. I know you have enjoyed my guest and the news headline for today. So stay tuned. Go to our comment box, make your comments, and share our videos. If you are not a subscriber to this channel, Air TV Africa on YouTube, kindly subscribe. Thank you, and see you next week. Bye for now.